I just landed. I landed just literally 2 hours ago at this point. Like I landed in the United States of America. And of course, I'm going to tell you all about it because this is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news. And for people saying, aren't you exhausted? The answer is yes. Okay. The answer is yes. Of course I'm exhausted. I just got off of a continental flight. Not even continental, international flight all the way from, I mean, I got off of like 12.
The album is.
What is this? They're memeing. They're memeing on Cutie Cinderella. 3.3 million views, 600,000 likes. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about Taylor Swift and the Swifties because things are not looking too good for the Swifties right now. Swifties, get behind me. I will defend you. I know it's a troublesome time for all of you right now. But basically, folks, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what happened in the world of, in the universe of HasanAbi Piker in between the time period where I pressed the stop streaming button and pressed the start streaming button. So help me God, that's what I'm gonna do. Are you gonna cover the Diddy stuff? No, I already have briefly, and that's the most I'll probably cover the Diddy stuff. Okay, so, why were you in France? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a crazy question. Right as I started. It's not like I took a day off, by the way. So you guys don't even have a reason to be annoying. Because, like, normally you are annoying when... Normally you're annoying when I'm not, like, live for a day. And you miss me and you want to... And you want to demonstrate that. And you get, like... You just bait me a little bit, but today you have no reason for that, okay? Because I've been live. Okay, you weren't live during as convenient of a time frame. Okay, folks. Yesterday, as you guys know, a major event took place, and I live streamed that major event that took place. I live streamed the entire event. It was amazing. I had a fantastic time. I co-streamed it alongside Pokimane. We were the American broadcasters, and we were blessed and very fortunate to be able to do so. This was the French event, GP Explorer, which was the last GP Explorer, as a matter of fact. And I conveniently left France, and as soon as I did, the government collapsed. But that's something that we're going to be talking about in a second as well. So, I'm back from France as the PM resigns. Made it safely through CBP. All right. Personal news wise. Oh, by the way, thank you for the raid. I think Michael from Pennsylvania raided. Is that what happened? Shouts out to Central_Committee. Shouts out to Michael from Pennsylvania. Thank you for the raid. So, ended the broadcast yesterday at approximately 8 p.m. French time after the race ended. We'll obviously talk about the race and whatnot. But after that, I went back, broke down my setup, got in a car, and traveled immediately to Paris. Okay, traveled immediately to Paris, and we checked into the hotel at like around 1 a.m. I ordered some bomb ass Indian food from this Kashmir restaurant. It was so amazing. Had that quickly. Did not get a lick of sleep the entire night, which actually worked in my favor because of the time zone differences. Okay. Unc, you eating too much? You're going to get back to 285? Well, I mean, I didn't eat anything yesterday except for the Indian food. So, had the food, didn't go to sleep, watched more Code Geass, did not sleep at all, got in a car in the morning, Got to the airport, talked to, okay, I had Kashmiri food, okay? Kashmiri food, okay? But it was like butter chicken and chicken tikka masala. But got in a car, talked to the legal team, the civil rights lawyers, just, get everything packed up, make sure that I'm like well protected if they try to take over my like devices or anything like that, if there's any sort of detainment, because it's like, talk through what my legal rights are, things of that nature, how to handle that situation. But got on the flight, and I felt like Jason Bourne the way I approached this flight. Okay, are you ready for this? I got on the flight. They hadn't even handed out the little towelettes that they give in business class. I brought my own eye mask from the previous flight. I had it in my pocket. I literally, boom, strapped it on, moved the chair a little bit, not so much that they'll like stop, not so much that they'll like come up to you and say like, hey, you have to move your seat up in the upright position, but enough so that like my back is not super tight. Okay. Put the thing on, put the headphones on, boom, passed out. Knocked the fuck out for like the first 6 hours of the flight. Okay. Woke up, watched a little bit of Code Geass, but it was awesome. No food on the flight, no nothing. Woke up, slammed a coffee or two, got out of the flight. LAX Customs and Border Patrol, a little worried. There were some HasanAbi heads on the line as well. They were also giving me a little bit of courage. They were like, don't worry, everything will be fine. It turns out everything was fine. They did pull aside at LAX, at least now. They straight up say like, oh, you don't even have to bring out your passport. So they have like the same kind of process they have in like France, the automatic biometric recognition process at entry. Except it's just an iPad. They don't even have like the gates or anything. They just like put up an iPad and they're like, here. Yeah, so boom, 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 walk through the biometrics. Me and March, I had to like unlock my phone, do a whole bunch of stuff, because on the flight I like switched my phone to like a 12 character plus passcode, put it on airplane mode. It's already automatically encrypted, the new iPhone, so it doesn't matter if they actually take your shit. And hopefully, I mean, luckily we didn't have to do any of that this time around, but it's always good to do that. Hasan, you're causing a disturbance in the woman love woman community. What is this? Okay, we'll look at that in a second, but did all of that. It's good to be prepped. They still have some TSA agents in the back who checks on it because AI is ass and can't be relied on. Lamau, it's not TSA that checks in international travel. It's Customs and Border Patrol that checks in international travel. What is this? This shit got 1 million views. Glaze. Yeah, people seem to like my fit for the French stream. It seems like you guys enjoyed that fit, huh? I attribute my smooth entry into the country to my Dua Lipa shirt. I think it was Dua Lipa that was guiding me. Shouts out to Dua. Okay. Shouts out to Dua for that. I think she saved me. Anyway, but it's your hair. Yeah, it probably is. People do seem to like my hair not brushed in the front and just not like, but it's they seem to appreciate the hair when it's like parted somehow. In any case, 12 character password is not good enough. At least 20, man, not joking. Dog, that's what the civil rights lawyer is saying. What do you want me to do? Your smooth entry is because we spent billions protecting us from radical Muslim terrorists. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It was the Guadalupana who protected you. I wasn't wearing the hat. I just put the hat on right now because I look like shit because I'm literally off the plane. I just this
We're
is
gonna watch this.
off the dome, off the plane, straight up. Anyway, let's look at some of these TikToks real quick, and then we'll move on to the news because I do at 3 I have to at 3 p.m. I have to do a panel at the Getty Museum that I was supposed to do in person, and I was supposed to actually film it. Like we were supposed to film it live, but they decided it would be maybe not super safe to do so. And I understood. So I'm actually tuning in from my home instead of doing it in person. But I am one of the participants of the panel. I also didn't know if I would be able to make it to the panel in general. But oh yeah, the Macy's playlist. Thank you for that. We got a lot.